The opinions you're about to hear are solely the opinions of your Ham Right podcast. Our intent is to inform and entertain, not to offend. So sit back, relax, and we finna get to this business, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be listening to us in the world. It's your Ham Right podcast with your boy C Ham, aka Cal L, with my brother by my side.
D Ham, aka Ham Hefner. What's good with you,
Ham
bro?
Hefner, everything is everything, man. How's your week been this week?
Oh man, it's been all right, man. Been hectic, crazy, but at the same time blessed, and trying to live life and enjoy life, and at the same time trying to master the art of not giving a fuck. What about you, man?
Once you figure that out, man, you teach me how to do it, man.
Bet.
You teach me how to do it.
Bet it
Same
up.
on this end, man. Just grinding and working. You know how we do, man.
Mhm.
One day closer to retirement. I know y'all keep hearing me say that, but I'm gonna get there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get there, man. So,
real talk.
all right, man. So we got a lot to kick with the people, man. You want to just jump right in it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and dive open it.
All right, man. So we're going to start out with some entertainment news. Before I start out with this entertainment news, man, I need to get this public service announcement. Y'all need to start shouting out my brother on that whole Team Light Skin thing that y'all putting out there on social media. Man, since you started saying that, man, I done seen that all and heard it all over the place on social media.
Boy, I keep
man.
telling you, boy, we need to copyright so much stuff, but we working on it. Everything we ain't copyrighted, it will be. Trust me
Right.
on that.
Man, all right. So here we go. My musical boo, Jill Scott, has come out in defense of, well, not necessarily in defense. She came out applauding Chris Brown in his diss track, man. How you feel about that?
What's crazy is, like, she got a lot of backlash, especially from female,
Yeah.
that she,
Co-signed on the abuse.
but she didn't.
I know she didn't.
She just was, and she said, I'm keeping it separate, like the art from the personal life.
Right.
It's crazy, man.
It is crazy, man.
How
So-
you feel about it, considering that's your boo?
Well, I mean, you know, me and Jill go back a long way. Man. Me and Jill go back a long way, man. So it didn't surprise me, man, because she
Oh,
really,
man.
if you think about it, man, you really look at it, she's one of the ones who really keep it real on some stuff when
No, she do.
she is asked a question.
She do.
Even in this and that alleged abuse, man.
Alleged.
Yeah, alleged. She separated it by even bringing her family into it, her dad and her mom.
Yeah,
and
she
everything
did.
like that, man.
She got
So-
deep with it.
Yeah, she got real deep with it, man. So shout out to Jill Scott and shout out to Chris Brown for holding it down for Team
Light Skin.
and that Team Dark Skin stuff y'all putting out there on the website and everything like
That little Uzi Vert
Yeah,
at
Lil Uzi
Coachella.
Vert is not a representation of
Y'all
Team
about
Dark
the
Skin,
same skin
man.
complexion.
Right.
I'm just, hey, hey,
See, now you about to jump into what we about to talk about, beef. We about to talk about beef, man. So
I'm
again,
just saying.
your boy.
Oh, speaking of Chris Brown, boy,
What's up?
did you hear the Quavo diss track response? And did you see what Shawty's response was?
I didn't sit here with his response. I heard Quavo reply diss track, man. It was probably that was like 3 minutes and 40 some seconds of my life. I can't
It
get
sounded
back.
like Tinder, and that was whack.
Yeah.
I told you it's a wrap on that boy Khalil. Number two, he tried to throw shade at Shawty, talking about, oh, I can get another, make another model and make another career.
Oh.
She was like, well, hopefully she replies to your DMs and then posted the DM with him talking about, I thought we was better than this. I thought we meant something to each other. She didn't even open that motherfucking message. Boy, look at him.
Yeah, I saw that, man. So
Oh, man.
he's done, man.
Boy, that boy done took L after L.
Yeah.
So look like what Chris Breezy said about that pillow talk and all that shit was.
He better just go and sit down somewhere, man. That's all
Yeah,
he better do
please.
with that, man. So again, it's Drake versus everybody, dog.
I told you.
Man, but I kind of stand by this one, man. So Drake released another diss track, man, but this time he used our boy Pop and Snoop AI voice on that. Man.
So Snoop said he was okay with it.
Did he?
Snoop, yeah, he released a video saying he was okay with it. Number one, what you thought of the song?
I didn't like it.
I didn't either.
I didn't like it. One, you could tell it was trying to sound like Pac, but it wasn't Pac.
It wasn't Pac,
it
though.
didn't hit that raspy
But you could tell they was trying to hit the same little stanza and little beat to it and try to put emphasis on extra words.
Yeah.
But you like
it's just
it sounded like Pac. Just like Gorilla Black sounded like Biggie, but it wasn't Biggie. Or just like Shine sounded like Biggie, but it wasn't Biggie. It was like the same concept.
Yeah, man. So I didn't like it, and I'm surprised. I was gonna ask you, have you heard of anything about Snoop? But Snoop said he liked it, huh?
Well, because he said, it's all, it's battle, that's what hip hop born on, battle rap and stuff, and
Yeah, but it's mano y mano. Why you bringing other people into?
And that's the thing. And if you go I thought, like I said, remember I said that if Drake gonna do a diss song, he should bring 50 in it to go against Rick Ross. But then I was like, nah, you can't bring in extra help because.
Yeah.
But then Pac did it. That's how we brought up that hit him up because Pac did it with the Outlaws. But then Pac said, you know what? Y'all ain't even on my level. I'm gonna let my little homies ride on y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Well, that ain't the most disrespectful shit
but
to say.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You know what? Well, you ain't even worth my time. I ain't finna entertain this. Y'all young niggas, like y'all get on this. Like, let the B Squad get on. Tell y'all a new one,
man. Well, Mo Preem took offense to it.
Rightfully so, his brother.
He took offense to it, and he issued a cease and desist letter.
Him and the state of the Tupac Shakur family.
Yeah, so I've heard that and I haven't went to validate this or anything like that, but Drake, did he take it down?
Oh boy, he took it all down.
Okay, as he should though, man.
Yeah,
because it was actually disrespectful, I think, man.
With Team Light Skin, we always think outside the box. So I give him credit for, and if you gonna put somebody on your song.
But you brought two Team Darkies in to
no, they ain't got nothing. See, it ain't got nothing to do with skin complexion.
Oh, see, I don't. Nah, it ain't got
nothing.
What's
up with the black on black? Skin.
Man, I'm angry. You sent me Lil Uzi Vert. You sent that virus to my phone.
As much as you be talking about Team Light Skin took a loss this week, but yeah, what's up with the black on black skin tone?
Hey man, it's all
racism.
Love. It's all love in here.
Yeah, I know. But no, at the end of the day. Here's the thing. One verse wasn't even a real verse. Both of them, two of them weren't real verses. One of them gave you the green light, but you bringing help to a fight. That's like the dude that knocked you out. You mess around and you bring 3 people with you, and y'all jump them, but y'all jump them.
Yeah, you still got knocked out.
And you still got knocked out.
Yeah.
And you don't get no. It might make you feel better, but at the end of the day, like, you still got knocked out and y'all jumped them. So it ain't like y'all even. So that's how I feel about it.
Well, on to more beef, man. Your boy Gucci Mane has joined the gravy train, dog. He's serving up a slab 9 to P. Diddy, dog. You heard his track? Yeah,
boy, we listened to it. Well, the other day, me and my homeboy, dog, when I tell you, the video...
That's what made it stand out.
The video
that's what
is A1. When he reshooting the little P. Diddy scene.
Yeah, pouring champagne.
You be with your friend. Boy, when I tell you, it looked like half the video was him pouring champagne on that whole toes. The video was awesome. Had my boy Big Walk Dog in there.
Yeah, he was a Big Walk Dog.
That Go Talk One Jamming. That song I let you hear One Jamming.
It was alright.
Man, you be hating on them new cats, man.
I ain't hating on
all of them don't be jamming. A lot of them mumble rap. Some of them boys have lyrics. Anyways, the video was good. The hook was good. Everything else?
Man, all I heard was...
Everything else?
What you about to give them, dog? Baby boom. I agree.
Huh?
I agree. I didn't like it. And matter of fact, all I heard was no Diddy. No Diddy. No Diddy. That's all I heard, man. But hey, I'm not hating on you, Gucci, man. Get it how you live, man. And that's what it is, man. So y'all check that out. The track is called Take That. You might like it if you up on that type of rap, man. So something you had said, matter of fact, a few episodes ago about when we started talking about these beefs, how these beefs start, man. So your boy, Gilly the Kid, came out and confirmed what
Great
you would have already
podcast.
said.
Great podcast, by the way. Him and Wallow, $1 million worth of game.
Okay, $1 million worth of game. Him and Wallow.
Mhm.
Wallow is homeboy, right?
Yeah, Wallow is
You
homeboy.
did time with him or something like that.
No, Wallow did time, but yeah, Wallow good people, man.
Okay, yeah. So y'all check that podcast out too, right after y'all listen to ours. So Gilly the Kid co-signed with what you said that most rap beefs are started
98.9%
over a woman.
over a female.
And if you think about it, man, think of all the ones that's like going on right now. What's at the center of all of them? A female.
That boop 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 booty.
Oh, that used to be my jam.
No, that's too late, boy. We from
Ain't
Florida.
number two to
Booty, get on the floor. You got that booty.
Oh man! All right, that's boy. We almost did tooted it out here.
Don't move that man.
All right, so we finna bring y'all back up on Jeezy news. We told y'all we're gonna keep you up on that. So your girl Jeannie Mai has now accused him of physical abuse, man. I knew it was gonna come out eventually somehow, man. She was gonna try to change this up, man.
No, but hold on. Before we get to that, let's get on that. Boy,
What's up?
it's crazy. Like, well, I guess you can even say the Pac and the Biggie thing had something to do with it with the faith thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all that. But Tupac, I mean,
there was other stuff that was interpreted inside of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he just didn't solely focus on one individual. He took on multiple
Yeah, but that
personnel.
when Biggie came out the pot when it came to that faith thing. Tupac just brought faith into the picture just to add fuel to the fire.
All I know is the pictures I've seen with them together, both of them look inebriated, drunk, and high. And both are known whores.
You say both of them are known whores. So yeah, that beef.
And I've heard from multiple people saying, boy, if Pac whispered in your bitch ear, it was a done daughter.
She was choosing.
It didn't matter what color she was.
Yeah, she was choosing.
He had Madonna.
Man.
Where Madonna was on top.
He had them all when they was on top.
No, but I'm just saying. But when you got
Jasmine Guy.
And then he broke up with Madonna.
Rosie Perez.
That's like mama breaking up with Oprah. But cute.
Yeah. Yeah, man. All right. So, that started over a female, but Jeannie Mai.
Oh man. Boy.
We kind of called it when you said that.
We did, bro. Go ahead and speak on it for us. So that's gonna get us banned.
Yeah, man. So I ran through this real quick, man. So Jeannie Mai now is claiming physical abuse. She's alleging that Jeezy choked and punched her on a few occasions, and to his defense, no proof has surfaced. The only proof that did surface was a golf accident that they got into, a golf cart accident where she got scratched up on the golf cart accident they got into, man. So and Jeezy responded classy. He actually responded disappointed, saying that it's a shame that she would stoop to this level and everything like that, but it's all a lie. So, man, I don't know. It's crazy. That thing's gonna be crazy.
So at first she was fighting for her marriage. She didn't want a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Now that he done filed full custody for the child.
Now he's abusive.
Yeah. And her ex-husband,
her first husband, yeah,
said she's a manipulative, compulsive liar, and she does and makes up stories and does circus acts for the media.
Well, just another one here. Man.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
she allegedly says she has witnesses and it's video evidence, but no physical evidence has been provided.
Yeah, no other evidence saying punched in the face and choked, and no pictures of her neck.
Right, and that the baby found the AR-15 in one of his duffel bags.
Come on, man.
After he
promised, AR-15 goes into a duffel bag anyway.
After he promised that all guns would be secured or removed from the house. Girl, you married to the snowman. In Atlanta?
Well, I got one for Jeannie Mai.
What you got for her?
There you go. That
She
slapped
claims
her.
she done got a few of them.
Yeah, she did. So we'll get her
Lying
out of the
ass.
picture, man. All right, so on to some sporting news, man. NFL draft, man. Yo, did your team do well in the draft, man? You think?
Hey, we did better than y'all.
Ah, damn, man. How you did? How you figure he did better?
You
than
know
us,
what?
man?
Since we talking about them boys,
Here we go.
I be
man.
talking about it. Boy, I need to turn into it, boy.
Oh man, what you finna do for the people, man?
Ham Hefner.
My
Ham Hefner. You want to know how my team did, bro? Ugh.
so out of nowhere, your team has done better than mine in the draft. Y'all picked up some cornerbacks, right?
Boy, look here. Hey, y'all was in the playoffs last year, right?
Yeah, we was in the playoffs last year.
How far y'all got?
We lost to y'all though.
Oh, okay. Who played in the NFC Championship game?
Who played in the Super Bowl?
Who
Who won the Super Bowl?
who didn't make it to the NFC Championship
Yeah,
game?
I mean,
Oh, okay. Anyways, but yeah, we did good, bro. I mean, we did good. I mean, we got criticized last year about our draft, and look what happened.
Yeah.
We went from no playoffs to NFC Championship game. How y'all did though?
Well, we didn't do what I wanted us to do. I wanted us to pick up another Mike Evans type receiver, man, for the other side, man.
Yeah.
But we got some protection for Baker Mayfield, man. So
Hey,
we'll see what that's gonna come
the
out.
Lions got the best offensive line in the football, so everybody trying to, NFL's a copycat league, so everybody trying to copy the Lions.
And on that, I must concur.
I mean, you don't have to, but
on that, I must concur. But
facts is facts.
yeah, we'll see what this year coming up, dog.
Yeah.
Nice road, dog.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. My brother got it for me for my birthday. You know what I'm talking about? Got it embroidered. The D hair. That's why I call myself Ham Hefner. You know what I'm talking about?
That's probably what messed my season up.
Old boy used to, our old boy kept a mean robe. We gonna fall through it with that one of these episodes. We gonna have Pop roll up in this thing.
My man.
But yeah, I'm getting my Ham Hefner on.
All right, so we'll bring him up. We'll bring him up to speed.
Boy, my goddamn my pants just went from black to white, but
because of
the lint, that fur.
That's all right. That's fly though.
Yeah.
That's fly.
Real special person got this for me. You know what I'm talking about?
My man, because I got it for a special person, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
So we're gonna bring y'all up to speed on a couple draft picks that went out. Of course, Caleb Williams went number 1 to the Chicago Bears. Jaden Daniels from LSU went number 2 overall. What you look for?
Keep going, man. I'm fine.
Went number 2 overall to the Washington Commanders. Now, my thing about that is they calling this cat Lamar Jackson 2.0.
Who?
Jaden Daniels.
Mm.
They calling him Lamar Jackson 2.0 because I guess he's a runner and a thrower and everything like that.
He ain't no Lamar Jackson. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. That's some real big shoes, man. Marvin Harrison Jr., how you think he gonna do, dog?
that boy a beast.
He is a beast, man.
That boy a
You
beast.
think Kyler Murray gonna be able to get it to him, though?
Kyler Murray, man, I want to see how he bounced back from that injury from last year because he only played a few games or halfway through the season. I want to see how he bounced back this year. Kyler Murray he raw though.
Yeah, I'm already ready for some football.
You just throw it up. That boy Harrison, that boy gonna get it.
Anywhere near.
He like his daddy.
He gonna get to it, man.
He like his daddy.
Man. All right, shout out to one of the homeboys, man, Penix. Michael Penix.
From Tampa?
From Tampa, man.
I told you that boy was raw.
Yeah, but he ended up in Atlanta, dog.
Mm-hmm.
He's in Atlanta. They signed Kirk Cousins to all that money, man, and they went and picked him up.
You ever watched Any Given Sunday? With Dennis Quaid and Jamie Foxx. They got the scheming. Willie Beeman, yeah. He Willie Beeman. And Kirk Cousins, Dennis Quaid.
Touche.
As soon as he get hurt, and he will.
Yeah, he's gonna step in.
And it's only like a 3-year contract.
Yeah.
Rookie's on 4-5-year contract. So
my man. So I hope y'all teams did. If they not the Bucks, did absolutely horrible in the draft. If they did, great on them. All right, let's move on to some NBA playoffs, dog.
Boy, we gonna get through this real quick too, cause boy, the Lakers look like they was about to get swept, but they pulled it out tonight.
Yeah, they pulled it out tonight, man. I thought they wasn't. I thought it was gonna be over for them tonight, dog.
Yeah.
The Phoenix Suns, you think they're gonna get swept by the Timberwolves?
They might pull one out. They should. The team talented, but it ain't looking good.
Yeah, but you called this one, man. The Celtics and the Knicks. Both them teams out of the East, man.
I told you, boy, that boy Tatum,
them.
team light skin. And I told you them Knicks. Oh, that boy Bronson, team light skin.
I don't know what to say about that, man. But those are the two best games that are going on right now to me, man. The Celtics versus the Heat and the 76ers against the Knicks, man. Those are my two best, man. So we're going to get through that, man. All right, so boxing. You're going to have to bring me up to speed on this, man. Did you see that Haney Garcia fight?
Yeah, man, it was crazy.
It was.
What you thought of it?
I thought it was going to be over in the first round when old boy rocked him, man.
Man, what's crazy is like a day and a couple days before, like, because the boy, Garcia had to make the weight. So he dropped a lot of weight, and he was talking crazy at the press conferences, like talking real crazy.
They thought something was wrong with him.
They thought something was wrong with him, or thought he was doped up. But you lose that weight. You lose 20 pounds in 4 days, 15, 20 pounds. Yeah. Man, he beat that boy Haney to sleep.
He did, man.
Talking about ruining careers. But
he got the belt, though.
One thing about it, it's a good thing Hanley got that payday he got, because he ain't gonna never see that payday again.
Well, they talking about a rematch, man.
Man, rematch for what? He got dropped like 3-4 times.
Yeah, but because Haney, because King Ryan, he didn't make the weight. Haney kept the belt.
Yeah, but at the same time though, you knew he wasn't gonna make the weight.
Yeah, he was 3 pounds off.
Not only that, but they really fighting 2 different weight classes. So, but ain't nobody finna pay to see that. You got beat to sleep, man.
Yeah, he did.
And it ain't like it was a lot of pounds. We talking about a difference of like 10 pounds, a few hit, give and take.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about like no 30, 40, 50 pounds. And even then, that chin get touched right.
And he got touched in the 7th, the 10th, and the 11th round.
3 times.
Got knocked down, man. So that was a good one out there too, man. We get rid of that, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. So let's roll into what we got here for questions from last week's episode, man. I'm gonna read the first one. Could you become friends with your ops? All right. So Marlon says, if they are your ops, obviously they did something that is not in the best interest of you and want nothing good for you. Why would you associate with or even be around that type of energy? Who needs friends like that? My answer to your could you question is no. And that's from Marlon.
Thank you, Marlon. That's just what I was saying.
That is
That's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah, all right. So what you got for the top 5 for last week, man?
All right. So the top 5 last week was the top 5 verses you would like to see that you didn't. Some of these people are dead, but if you could recreate, these are my top 5 verses I'd like to see. Mariah Carey versus Whitney Houston. That's a good one. Outkast versus UGK. MC Lyte versus Queen Latifah. De La Soul versus Tribe Called Quest. Big Daddy Kane versus Rakim. Kurt.
All right, that's some good.
But hey, the Outkast versus UGK. UGK did the 8-Ball MJG, but without Pimp C. So without Pimp C, that's like Outkast without either Andre or 3000. So that'd be a good one.
Who you think would take that MC Lyte and Queen Latifah?
Oh, Lyte.
Think Lyte would take it?
Yeah. Who you think would take that Mariah Carey and that Whitney Houston, that Whitney Hutton?
Whitney.
Yeah.
Whitney's Tribe
Called Quest.
Yeah, she's
Big Daddy Kane, Rakim. See, you older than me. So when Rakim was that dude,
that's what I was going to say. I was about to go with Ra. I was going to say Rakim.
But when Big Daddy Kane was that dude, I was at that age. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Both of them.
I ain't trying to take nothing from Rakim, but Big Daddy Kane had McDonald and could get any woman he want.
Yeah.
So
they also say it was rumored that he had that thing too for a minute, man.
Who, Big Daddy Kane?
Mm-hmm.
You know how many times this rumor somebody had that thing? I heard
all the time.
There's a rumor Bruce Lee had that thing. That thing wasn't even invented when that thing.
Bruce Lee had that high you. Man. All right, so we've digressed. All right, the corner from last week. This one comes from Trinice. Trinice says, hurting in Cali. This one is over.
Damn sure live.
You two were married for 12 years, but it sounds like you've grown apart. Your wife is fed up, and by the sounds of it, she's done. The only thing you can do is give her the space she's asking for and hope that she may want to reconcile later. My heart goes out to you and your family and your kids. Good luck, Trinice.
La da 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 da. La la da da. You can find out the hard way. That boy, she was raised in Illinois. Right outside of Chicago. Right outside of Chicago. Some of the best cooking you ever had.
Man, Kels still be riding, man.
Boy, that plate had to be righteous, boy.
Kels be riding,
boy,
man.
He put one of Orange Juice Jones monologue verses at the end of that song. That plate, them plates had to be right. Right outside of Chicago. Some of the best cooking you ever saw. And I miss her.
He did end it like that.
Hey, baby, you listening? I miss someplace, baby.
Oh, man, you're a fool, man.
I'm dead ass serious.
I know you is, dog. That's what make you a fool, man. So, all right, so what you got for the could you for this week, dog?
Oh.
Where was your mind this week?
My could you this week is, could you or do you believe in love at first sight? Or, you know how like motherfuckers go to Vegas, fall in love, or like, and then get married in the weekend, and met each other, or go elope to Vegas? Do you believe in shit like that? Uh-oh. What sound about I'm using this shit?
Which one you did that? You shoot me down already? Don't shoot me down yet, dog.
I already know what your answer is, and I'm finna go ahead. Say what you gotta say so I can do what I gotta do.
All right, so this is what I believe in that, man. I believe that there is, it depends on what your definition of love is. If your definition of love is getting the draws down, then yes, that is, you know, what you finna hit me with, man.
Keep going, man. Don't worry about that.
Because you got me looking for the hit me with. So to answer your question, no, I do not believe in love at first sight. I believe in lust at first sight. I believe in lust at first sight because I think there are a lot of things that go into love, true love, that would make somebody have those type of feelings, man. I.e., trust, you know, well-being, hygiene, you know, treatment. Mm-hmm. It's a whole lot of stuff that goes into my definition of what love is, man. So to answer your question, no, I do not believe in love at first sight, but I do believe and have believed in and have participated in lust at first sight on numerous occasions. Probably more than I can count.
Most definitely.
So your take?
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree with what you said, bro. I'm co-signing 100%. Love at first sight and lust at first sight are misconstrued and often combined together when they're two totally different things.
Absolutely.
How can you love a person you don't know? Now, don't get me wrong. As always, it's an exception to the rules, and you know, it's just the moments. People get caught up in the moments, and hey, they make it work or whatever. But if you don't know anybody, and you truly don't know a person unless you with them for over, or know them and been with them for like at least a year,
sometimes longer,
because people flip the script.
Yeah.
Or then once they get you or get what they want, they
give you their representative for
right.
You.
They show their true colors or whatnot. So at the end of the day, no, because you don't know. Like I said, that eloping and getting married, I don't know what your credit look like. Like you say, the hygiene. I don't know. Like, you know, you might like, look good, and we might have a good time when we drunk. What happens when, you know, in the morning or the next day, or when we watch the TV together, or I try to have
chew your arm off to get out of the room?
Oh man. It's just no. It's just at the end of the day, I feel like most of the time, and it's always exceptions to the rules, but most of the time it's lust and not love.
Well, I would be curious to know if any of you out there who have had love at first sight. So y'all can hit us up at your Hamright Podcast at gmail.com. You can hit us up on Facebook at your Hamright. Hit us up on Instagram at your Hamright. Matter of fact, anywhere that you can find out a podcast out there, we are on that. Watch the mic. We are on that avenue, and you'll be able to hit us up. So hit us up and let us know if you could or do you believe in love at first sight. All right, man. That was good. So you had love in your heart this week, huh?
Oh, try to change it up for him every now and then. You know what I'm talking about?
You had love in your heart, dog. All right, man. So what you got next, man?
All right. So this week's the top 5 is the top 5 beefs or fallouts you hated to see.
You lean in first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first, man. You lean in.
All right. Well, I got 2 honorable mentions.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna need some of your reasonings behind it too.
Okay, I got 2 honorable mentions. The first one, and I know we're gonna get some backlash behind this, but just hear me out.
All right, I got you. That's why I say
hear me out. He wasn't the same after they went their separate ways. Whatever decisions he made that was not the best decisions and whatnot, I feel like what he brought to the whole genre itself, he didn't get the credit he deserved because of people didn't separate the person from the art.
Okay.
And once they fell out and went their separate ways, one progressed and one transgressed. And that's Ike and Tina Turner. Ike created the first rock and roll song. And look how Ike went out, man. What's up?
Go ahead, man.
Look how Ike went out, man. Like OD'd on cocaine in his 70s. Declared bankruptcy a couple times. Tina was staying in the castle, like living her best life, had a whole nother second career, reinvented herself.
Yeah.
It's just,
yeah.
I just wish things would have ended different.
Yeah.
All right.
They still had some hits on the table, left on the table.
It was a lot of hits on the table and off the table.
Literally.
And with the table at times. All right. So that's one of my honorable mentions. My other honorable mention, EPMD. Eric and Parrish making dollars. Mm-hmm. When Eric Parrish and Eric Sherman and Perry Smith was beefing and they fell out, well, I used to love some EPMD.
Who didn't, man?
That's exactly. The fishing hats. And kind of with it included with this because they they were part of Hit Squad or whatever. K Solo and DMX when they were beefing.
Oh, I didn't know they had a beef.
Yeah, with the Spellbound and the Letterman stuff, like they were beefing, but both of them was real dudes, and like I hate it when they beef. All right, so that's my honorable mention. My top 5, we're gonna be real quick. For those that don't know, the Dassler brothers, Adolf and Rudolph. You're not familiar with them?
No.
Maybe you are. So they're 2 brothers in Germany. They started a shoe business together.
Mm-hmm.
Disagreements. They got in a few disagreements. They went their separate ways. One brother started Adidas. The other brother started Puma.
Wow.
Just think what they would have did if they stuck together and put their ideas together.
Wow.
All right. So that's my number 5. My number 4, NWA versus Ice Cube. Not only that, but just like Dr. Dre and Eazy-E and just like all that. It was so groundbreaking and what they brought to the table and how they was jamming for all of them to fall apart and
at the height of their career.
At the height. At the not even that, like right when you finna like reach the top. It just like fell apart. My number 3, Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney.
They fell out?
Hell yeah. Remember on Thriller album, they made the song The Girl Is Mine.
Yeah.
Okay, well, a year later, the Beatles right to the publishing to the Beatles. Michael bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a business deal.
Right. But Paul got upset because he always said when he had enough money, he would buy the Beatles publishing rights and, it'd make a killing. But
Why
Mike did it because he had that Mike, boy.
He had that Michael Jackson.
He had that Michael Jackson money. So Mike bought it and they fell out.
Wow.
Never talked again. And they went from best friends to good friends to friends to foes.
Was that before say?
That's what I'm saying.
Say.
That they had What you want? Yeah. Girl alone. Because of they're fighting over a girl then. But real talk. They had multiple songs together.
Wow.
They never had no more after the Thriller album. All right. My number 3. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Remember Ghetto Mafia? Straight from the deck. We was tight. Like Mike and Pimp. Boy, I hate to see how Scottie Pippen been hating on Michael Jordan and stuff, man. Like that thing crazy, man.
Yeah.
And my number 1, and this is just black love. Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I hated to see that go out.
I mean, everybody was like, boy, we got that Bobby and Whitney love. What I'm talking about?
Everybody was against them, man.
You gotta be down for me. Like Bobby Brown and Whitney, you know what I'm talking about?
Damn. Man, I don't even want to read my list, listening to yours, man.
No, I'm sure you got some good ones, bro.
Yeah, but I kept mine with musical beats, man. But yeah, you had some good ones there, man. Especially that Bobby and Whitney. Didn't know about the Michael and Paul McCartney falling out either, man.
No. But that was half to the Michael Jackson estate. Them Beatles publishing rights, copyrights. The Beatles?
Yeah, they still hold them, don't they?
The Beatles and I think the Beatles might be the first one that had them hold them, and Jerry Lee Lewis might be the first one that had them hoes falling out for just looking at you. But the hoes,
I just fainted.
Yeah.
It's
no.
Oh man, good one, good list, man. When you initially said it, I kind of stuck to music, man.
Okay,
but my number 1 is Tupac and Biggie, man, and that's because of what transpired. You know what I mean? I mean, it took 2 of the greatest out of here, man. Moved through mine. Number 2, Dave Hollister and Blackstreet.
That's a mean one, bro.
Dave
That's
Hollister
a mean one, boy.
And Blackstreet, man. Blackstreet wasn't the same after Dave Hollister.
Boy, it wasn't.
And then Dave Hollister came out and released that Chicago 85.
Yeah, it was jamming.
Yeah, it was jamming, but it wasn't Blackstreet.
But it wasn't that before I let go.
Blackstreet. LL Cool J and Cannabis, man. I think Cannabis had a promising career, dog, until he went up against LL and LL.
Damn, that's how I feel about Kumo D and LL Cool J. Like, I love both of them, and they were beefing. Like, why'd y'all have to beef?
Yeah, man. But Cool J, he came out. Kumo D still had a career.
Cool J didn't kill Kumo D career.
No, he didn't.
He
killed everybody else's though.
He demolished Cannabis.
Yeah,
and Cannabis was nice on the mic.
Yeah, he was. So I thought he had a promising career, man. Lauryn Hill and the Fugees.
Yeah,
that's a good one. They still had some hits left out there, man. They fell out, man. And here's one of my biggest ones here, man. David Ruffin and the Temptations.
Oh, Eddie Kane versus the 5 Heartbeats. How does it feel to be me? Boy, that's a mean one, bro.
Temptations without David Ruffin is a group in search of David Ruffin.
Boy, that's a good one, boy. Damn. You right, man.
So y'all see how we went. I went music. He went off with music and off topic and everything like that, man. So y'all be creative in what y'all send us here. Let us know what your top 5 beefs are that you hated to see. Again, you can hit us up at your Hamright Podcast at gmail.com, on Facebook, Instagram at your Hamright. You can even comment on on Spotify and all the other podcast avenues, and we'll be able to reply to y'all. All right, man. All right, so You ready to go to this corner, man?
Yeah, man. Let's hit this cone.
Yeah, let's bust this corner real quick, man. Get up here and hit it. All right.
Hit the lights.
Dim the lights, my man.
Mm-hmm.
If you will, please. There we go. All right. So this one comes from Faithful Listener. All right. Faithful Listener here. I really enjoy your podcast. My wife and I have been married for about 5 years now. Our house is the hangout spot. So whenever there's a function, we host it most of the time. The last gathering we had, we noticed my dad being a little extra touchy and giggly with my mother-in-law. I took him to the side and chopped it up with him, and he said they have been seeing each other for a few months, but didn't know how to tell us.
Oh,
My wife and I talked about it, and neither one of us likes it at all. We know they are both single. But to us, it's just not a good look. What happens if it goes beyond dating? Now my mother-in-law is my stepmom and my wife is my stepsister. Everybody has a problem with it except them. What can we tell them to make them understand? Faithful Listener.
go ahead and go first, bro.
All right. So first off, thank you for being a faithful listener. We'll do our best to continue to keep you that way. So hopefully my response does not turn you off. Y'all grown. I'm assuming that y'all grown. Y'all been married for 5 years, and your parents are single and living their life. I don't see how this is going to affect y'all in any way aside from introductions and everything like that. But I don't think there's any. They said what everybody has a problem with it except them. Well, they're the only ones that need to have a problem with it, faithful listener. And the fact that they don't have a problem with it, I don't think there's anything that you can tell them to make them understand where you're coming from. So my advice to you and your wife and everybody else on the outside is to be happy that they are happy. That is my advice, though.
Well, great advice, by the way.
Thank you.
I see it as both ways. Like I'm on the fence with this one.
Mm.
So part of me is on they living their life like it's golden.
Like the Jill Scott reference.
That's not Jill Scott.
Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's
That's
golden.
Angie Stone.
No, that's Jill Scott, though. Trust me, it's Jill Scott. But go ahead. My bad.
All right, man. So, boy, this shit gonna be funny. But I lost my train of thought messing around with you. What are you talking about? Oh, they living like life is golden. So I get that. Like, truly, you got to live your life. They happy, let them date. I totally get that.
Mm-hmm.
He, they having family function. He done went, grabbed that ass, smacked her on the ass or something when he went to go get some potato salad or something, or they smooching and
when we get some potato salad,
giving that look, giving that hungry eyes throughout the But you talking about you don't see no issues with it. Okay, like they talk about what if my wife become my stepsister? That's that step shit. Here's the thing. So the mom and daddy get married, they move in together. What happened if the daddy slapped the shit out the mom? Now, whatever transpired over there, them brought forth issues in their household. Or not even to go to the extreme. Let me do you one better. So they dating and mess around. They ain't even got to get married. Because they talking about, what if they get married? Let's just say they mess around for a few more months. They say the house is the headquarters of the family functions. So what's going to happen if this year or months down the road, they stop talking and the next family function, they bring the person they're dating? You don't think it's going to be awkward or some side looks and stares?
Of course it is, man.
Or bumping shoulders, trying to go get the little hunch punch, or go get a taste. So it's gonna be crazy, man. So, but at the end of the day, I see it both ways. You should be happy that your parents are happy and they ain't lonely.
Yeah.
And maybe they find companionship, and it might be a great thing and make the family stronger.
Yeah.
But at the same time, hey, it might also bring some extra drama that you don't need in your household, and it could end well, it could not end well. At the end of the day, that giving them a hard time about it ain't gonna stop nothing.
You would say it could be the best of times.
It could be the best. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
It could be either or. All right. So, faithful listener, I hope that we did keep you with this and we gave you some good advice. But hell, I don't know, man. I don't know if anything you can say to them. So, all right. You can bring us back to the light, dog.
Oh, let there be light.
You can bring us back to the light, man. All right, so this has got this motivational quote for the people, man.
You talking about bring them back to the light. So if you was going into a convenience store and you just saw a motherfucker begging for change, and then all of a sudden they just passed out, would you give them mouth to mouth? Would you try to bring them back to the light?
That probably should have been your could you for next week. I would no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I would want to help out in any way that I can, but I call 911.
That's what I do. Good answer.
I pump some chest.
Good answer.
Or whatever, but no, I'm not gonna risk mine.
Yeah, but I don't know where that boca been, where that mouth been on, when last time it been fumigated or it hurt. It's no, that ain't no. Like you said, I do everything I can. That's not gonna subject me to any bodily harm.
Yeah, mess around and give me mouth Ebola or something.
I just, I'm feeling good, so it's just on top of my head when you talk about what we talking about.
See, your mind be all over the place.
Don't it though? Babe, on some real shit though. Excuse me. My brother told y'all where y'all can check us out at. Check us out on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts. We definitely need the Spotify numbers out, so show us love on there. If you got any questions or responses to our could you or our top 5 this week or our corner question, hit us up at Your Hand Right Podcast at gmail.com. Hit us up at Your Hand Right on Facebook, Your Hand Right on Instagram, Your Hand Right on TikTok,
on everything.
On everything. Just make sure y'all check us out. We appreciate y'all showing us love every week, taking time out y'all busy lives. Stay grinding, stay shining, stay blessed, and we're gonna get up with y'all.
All right, I'm gonna give them this motivational quote before we get up out of here, man. This week's motivational quote comes from Miles Davis. My future starts when I wake up in the morning. Every day I find something creative to do with my life. So I say this to you all. When you wake up in the morning, get to learning, get to doing something positive, stay on the right side of everything, and your day will be fine. In the words of my man Stevie Wonder, hate knows love's a cure, so y'all stop hating and get to loving out there. We out.
Well, get up, bro. Love you, man.
Love you too, dog. Love you too.